Hello. It's lunchtime and today is the day. Today is the day I'm going to Covent Garden to see the pop-up of Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City. I'm going to see her pop-up apartment. It's most probably one of the most famous walk-through closets, isn't it, in the world. I cannot tell you how excited I am. I'm going with my daughter Sarah. It's not raining, thankfully, and I thought I'd just get ready quick, and this is going to be a day for all of us because I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to grab as much footage as I can of the apartment and hopefully get a couple of photos in there as well. So I'm just finishing getting ready and I'm running late as always. One of the reasons being this blasted tree. Every time I come in here it's dropped half of its needles. It's been the worst tree ever. I'm having to hoover it every day because Bo comes in, obviously. I will never be buying a real tree for this room again. I think I'll try and invest in a good little artificial tree for next year because it is nice to have the Christmas tree in here for a little bit of effect because I spend so much time in here talking to you. Just putting some mascara on. I'm using the Dior Iconic Overcurl. Really liking this mascara. The brush is excellent and it does make my lashes viewable, so that's good for me. And I'm going to use the Code 8 lip pencil because I want my lipstick to stay on as long as possible. This is a really nude one. Anyway, did you watch the new series? Oh my god, what a shocker. What a shocker. And I'm not going to talk about it too much because if you haven't watched it yet I'm going to give it away, aren't I? So I've watched it twice already. Just realised I can't talk while I'm doing lips. So this is at Covent Garden in London and it's just going to be so beautiful up there as well, isn't it, because of Christmas. Using the forever favourite Wanderlust that's nearly gone. And I'll show you my outfit, what I'm going to wear today. I don't think you have ever seen it here on this channel. I've had my outfit for a couple of years. It's not something that I wear every day, but I love it. And I thought, come on, you know, if it's Carrie Bradshaw's apartment, you need to wear something vintage to visit there. I've got a few vintage items. I've got some 70s flared trousers that were mum's. I actually found them in the loft. They just about fit me because my mum's waist was absolutely tiny. They fitted me really well just after she died because I lost a lot of weight, but this old COVID has helped me put that and some on. So yes, anyway, I'm going to get dressed in a minute and we'll have a look at the outfit. but I would love to hear your thoughts on the new series, because we can all chat about it, and I love that. I've had so many nice comments actually, and conversations about the Sex and the City, and I love chatting to you all. It's really nice. Right, I'm going to get dressed and I'll show you the outfit. Oh, and sort this hair out as well. There you go, ready to go. This is the Marnie dress. It's a knitted dress, and you've got this chevron stripe down the front. I don't look as slim in it as I used to. Excuse all the mess. From getting ready, yes, but I love it. It's very comfortable, and this was from a company called Rocket Vintage. They gifted it to me. I'm going back a good 3 years, like I said, but I do really like it. It's one of my favourite ones. And the boots. The boots are new. They will actually be featured in the next accessories haul. Really pleased with them, and they are actually very comfortable. Breathe in, Laurie. I'm going to have to do a lot of breathing in today. I'm wondering if I've done the right thing wearing this dress. Hey ho. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll leave the link for Rocket Vintage as well, because it's a lovely brand. Let's get the train. I've put loads of hairspray on my hair. I know this is going to end up being tied up, because maybe by the time I get to London it's not even going to be curly, because it's awful out there. So praying for a brighter bit of weather. I've got hoop pearl earrings in. They're not available at Balkian anymore, but I will try and link similar, but I wear them a lot. I've got my not green gold watch on as per usual, and I thought the moon ring from Majuri matched perfectly with the outfit today. So let's get going.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Nothing scenic here. So we've just arrived into the apartment. There is the front door, and we're just in the hallway of the apartment. There's big queues here, so I hope it's not going to be too bad for you. I'm going to try and fit in as much as I possibly can. Just walking into the kitchen. More cranberry juice, so she obviously liked a little bit of cranberry juice. Oh, the handle's coming off the freezer. You've got all the wine, and of course in the oven, which is a very dirty oven, you've got the jumpers, which is where she always stored her jumpers. And I actually quite like these old retro handles on the units, but I swear this isn't the same kitchen as what was in Carrie's apartment. I'm not very impressed by the authenticity. I do like the cocktails though. Cocktails at the ready, and she's got all the drinks up there. all the Vogue magazines that she would have collected. So I've just made myself right at home. Thrown the jacket on the armchair, and this obviously is the iconic desk where Carrie did all her writing. Just in the bedroom. I really like the cute dressing table, and you've got the Carrie necklace here as well, which is really cute. Look at this old painted chair. Look at that tree, absolutely beautiful. It is so busy here, as you can see. It's absolutely jam-packed for an early evening in Covent Garden. And I've got my mask on, so I hope I don't sound like a Dalek. But yeah, we're gonna try and get a look round. Hopefully I'll be able to show you what I can. But it's really not easy. It's raining, absolutely packed, like I said. I certainly want to get a good look at that tree. So we've just come into the apple market. So beautiful, but just way too busy. Look, sea of people. It's really difficult to do any sort of filming. Sarah's taken a look at some jewellery pieces. You've got all the stalls along here in Covent Garden. It goes on for ages. So at least we're not stuck in the rain at the moment though. Hopefully it'll quieten down in a little while. And we're just going to go and have a look around the little shops now. So I'll try and show you what I can. home and cosy at last. It was a long journey, the train that we took, and we didn't do hardly any shopping. It was just so busy. It was raining. It was really miserable, and you could barely have your umbrella up. I mean, at some points me and Sarah put our umbrellas down because it was just impossible. Too many people. You just couldn't even have an umbrella up. It was that bad. Anyway, I've got home. I've had a shower and washed my hair because I've got a lot to do tomorrow. And I always like to wash my hair and then all I've got to do is style it in the morning, so it's a lot easier. But anyway, I thought I'd have a little chat about that little tour, because when I walked into the apartment I said to Sarah, I'm sure she didn't have that kitchen, and there was little bits that I kept picking out. Obviously it was all cheap clothes in the closet. I expected that, but it was brilliant to be there. It was very realistic. It was so busy. The queue, I got there really early, and luckily enough I did. There wasn't anyone. I think there was 2 women in front of me, but the queue behind for people to come in. And of course you was allocated, right now you go into the hallway and you got a certain amount of minutes for, and then obviously the next lot are going to come in, and I moved into the next room, and that's how it seemed to pan out. But of course when that's happening, I thought that's how it would work, but I thought I'd get a little bit more time. And so of course I wanted to take photos and take a lot of film, but I felt pressured to move on. So that was a shame. But I'm going to start putting some pictures up now, what Sarah took throughout. And that's what I wanted her to do. She did enjoy it. She enjoyed the visit. We always talk over the phone when we're watching Sex and the City while it's on. I mean, we're 2 episodes in and there's a lot to talk about. But yes, so I got my books. As soon as I got home, I got my books out, my Sex and the City book. I've got 3 books. And I know that one of these has got the apartment that Carrie lived in, but I can't remember which one it is. Let's have a look. And I wanted to go through and see how realistic that apartment was. If I can find it. I can't remember which one it's in. And I'll put pictures up next to it and we'll compare to see how realistic it was. I think it's in this second one. Yes, Carrie's old apartment. Carrie's old apartment. So look, there's the closet of Carrie's old apartment, and I'm going to put a picture up in front of me of what we saw tonight. And it is actually very well recreated. Let's have a look, see if we can find some old. Carrie and Big's apartment. This is most, no, this is too young. I love still flicking through these books all these years on. Don't know if they're still available now. I'll link them down below just in case you're a fan and you didn't know about them. Right. Yeah, so on looking, that's all I've got of the apartment, I think. But you can see, is that the kitchen? Down here, yeah, the kitchen is pretty much the same. And I laughed because the oven was dirty. Well, Carrie wouldn't have used her oven, would she? Because she didn't cook, and there's no way she'd put expensive clothes in a dirty oven. But yeah, it is actually very similar. But we took some nice pictures. I took a nice one, Sarah took a nice one of me outside, so I'm going to pin that up. And there was also some other pictures of the apartment that I took. It was, you know, I wanted to get pictures for Instagram and for the blog, you know, the website, and trying to film as well. Because we were so rushed, that's why I'm flicking them all up here now. It was a shame. I needed more time, but I understood that I couldn't have more time. You know, everybody needed to have a look at that apartment, so I did get it. And then we decided to have a mooch around Covent Garden. That was just a big mistake. I've never seen Covent Garden so busy, and you've got to remember this new Omicron virus is kicking in big time over here in the UK, so I had to keep my mask on all the time, and it, you know, that's getting a little bit worrying. I'm wondering if we're gonna go into lockdown at all. Yeah, it's not good. But it was a lovely night. We did have a lovely girly night. You know, we had a good chatter on the train. And then we went to have a look around Covent Garden. And it was just so beautiful. So beautiful. The trees, all the indoor markets. It's just a shame that you couldn't move in them. And so that brings us to the end of this vlog. And I wanted to say Happy Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful family Christmas this year. At least here in the UK we can see all our family, and that is going to be lovely for me this year. I'm hoping to get another vlog out before Christmas, but if I don't, I'm just saying Happy Christmas now, just in case, because you know what I'm like. I'm so unorganised. I've filmed bits of it, but whether I get to edit it in time, that's the problem that I've got, because I have a very busy week ahead. But anyway, if you're new here, please subscribe, click the bell, and if you enjoyed the film, please thumbs up, and thank you all for standing by me and supporting my little channel. I love that. And if you're watching the Sex and the City, give me your thoughts below. I'd love to hear. And that's it. I'll see you very soon.